On the 12th day of Zula, my Desi gave to me a video on what to expect when you arrive for moving day. Yeah. Today is day 2 of 12 days of Zula. And we're going to be talking about what to expect when you arrive on campus for moving day. So let's get into, I gotta sneeze. Dab. Let's get into the video. So before you arrive on campus, you're going to be given some instruction from Xavier, whether that be through email or in-person mail, I guess you could call it physical mail. But they're basically going to be telling you what time to arrive on campus to begin your check-in process. Now, I understand that being early is being on time and being on time is being late. But I'm begging you, please do not report to campus for check-in before your check-in time. Last year, there were like, say 200 people that were supposed to arrive for 8 a.m. to begin their check-in process. But you know, we're all eager. You want to get your child moved into the dorm. The child is ready to move into the dorm. Because of all that eagerness and anxiousness and anxiety, the entire 900 plus student freshman class was at Xavier at 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to check in. Emotions were high. It made things kind of irritating. Everybody was kind of aggravated because they had to wait for so long. It slowed everything down. So please, for the sake of yourself and your classmates and y'all's emotions, do not come before your given time. I promise you, you will thank me. When you arrive to the Convocation Center for check-in, they're going to give you a folder full of documents telling you what you need to complete for that day if you're not already fiscally cleared. They're going to give you your orientation ID, and they're going to give you a little raffle ticket with a number on it. Now, really quickly, your orientation ID is not your ID, is not your ID, is not your ID, is not your student ID. It is not. Your orientation ID, it'll probably look something similar to this. It'll literally say Zula. It'll have your name, where you're from, your major, and then your color squad group. That's simply it. This is not your student ID, baby. This is not it. And also, they're going to give you a sticker. I suggest you put it on the back of your ID. But it'll have your freshman seminar section, because you are going to meet with your freshman seminar teacher in class during orientation if they haven't changed anything. And then they're also going to have your color squad meetup location. So keep this in a safe spot. You don't have to wear it every day, but I suggest you have it with you every day just in case. In the Convocation Center, you're going to find representatives from the multiple offices that Xavier has. So for example, you're going to see people from admissions, you're going to see people from financial aid, fiscal services, health services, the campus card office. I believe they're on the floor. If they're not on the floor, they're going to be in a separate room in the Convocation Center. There's going to be people from admissions, also people from the registrar's office. So, like I said, the folder that you're going to get is going to have a whole bunch of papers in there telling you what you need to get done. Your ticket is your number in line. So when they call your ticket, if you need to go speak with financial aid, you go and sit in the financial aid line. If you need to get fiscally cleared and you need to talk to fiscal services, when they call your number, you go and sit in the fiscal services office line. Once you're done visiting all of the offices that you need to visit, you're going to go to housing. That's your last step. Now, if you're already fiscally cleared, you get your ticket, they call your number, you go straight to housing. Once you're at housing, I really don't remember exactly what goes on. I just remember giving them my name and them telling me what dorm I was in. That's all I got. I didn't get a room number, didn't get a roommate, just you're living in KD. Cool. So after housing, it's time for you to get your ID. Now, really quickly, if you do not submit your online student ID before August 8th, you will take your student ID picture on move-in day. Look to the back of the Convocation Center, opposite from the side that you came in, all the way to the back. There's going to be a hallway. In that hallway, you're going to, 9 times out of 10, see students waiting in line. They're waiting in line to take their ID pictures. You stand in line. Eventually, you get into the room. You sit in line in the room as well. You take your picture, sit and wait for them to print it. They give you your ID, and then it's time for you to go move in. If you have already submitted your student ID picture and it's been approved by the campus card office, go to the University Center room 122 and pick up your ID. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm really not sure if that's the same room. I wasn't paying attention looking at room numbers. I was just feeling the emotions, just wanting to get my ID. But your ID is literally your last step. After that, it is time for you to go and move in. So 9 times out of 10, girls, most of y'all will be in KD. Of course, all the boys are in the mics. There is a parking lot in between KD and the mics. You're free to park in there. Just beware. If you are coming in more than one vehicle, have somebody stay at vehicle number 2, because campus police will try to tow your car. It happened to me. I really don't know why. The explanation was trash, but have somebody stay there because you don't want your car towed. But once you get in the parking lot, students, go into your prospective dorm building, go wait in line at the front desk, tell them your name, show them your student ID, and they will give you your keys. Now, if you don't have that many people with you helping you move in, don't worry. There are a buttload of peer deans that are going to be out there in the parking lot, and they're going to be helping you move in. And also, your peer deans are going to be the people that are over your color squad, the ones basically that you follow around during the entirety of orientation. So they are the ones that are going to be helping you. But really quickly, do not feel like once you have everything in your room, you have to start situating everything. No. Once you have everything completely out of the cars, go and park in the parking lots down by the L and by Xavier South. So what do? Get out, get into the car, turn left out of the parking lot, turn left in front of KD essentially, turn down the street in front of KD and drive. Okay, because I'm not sure if you can turn in when you first see the parking lot, like when you're driving. This is you're driving. I'm really not sure if you can turn in right there. So what I suggest is that you drive past the parking lot essentially. Turn right or left once you get to the edge of the sidewalk that is ending. This is terrible, y'all. I'm sorry. And then there in the middle of the parking lot, you can exit. Okay, Lord Jesus. Okay, I'm about to give y'all a little diagram. So this is the parking lot right here. This is the parking lot right here. So you're driving from, well, let's see. You come in this way. All right, you have the option to go this way and enter right here, or go this way and enter right here. But like I said, I'm really not sure if those are entrances to the parking lot. So what I suggest is, instead of driving and turning where you first see the parking lot, drive past it and then come this way and go in, or come that way and go in. Don't laugh at me, y'all, when y'all see this. But yeah, after you park your car, feel free to go back to your room, get everything set up, meet your roommate and their parents if your roommate and their parents are there. But try to get as much done as you can, because at 4 o'clock there are separate events. So students, you'll be meeting with your color squad group. Like I said, they're going to give you a sticker that'll tell you your color squad location. You meet with your color squad groups. Parents have an event that's called Letting Go. It's going to be in the UC ballroom. So the UC ballroom is on the 3rd floor of the UC. And if you're not familiar with what the UC is, it is the big glassy green windowed building right to the right of KD. And the ballroom is just about the only thing on the 3rd floor. If you enter through the elevators, you're going to see the murals. There's like 4 or 5 different doors that you can go through to enter through the ballroom, but that's the ballroom. After you meet with your color squad groups and the letting go session, they're both from 4 to 6. There are 2 different sessions. So there's one for commuter students, one for on-campus students. The one for commuter students is called The Joys and Challenges of Commuter Life. This is going to be in the UC on the 2nd floor in room 205. So whether you enter to the 2nd floor through the stairs or through the elevator, look to the left of the library. There's going to be this hallway. 205 is, I believe, the 2nd room in the hallway to the left. Don't quote me, but they're all 205. It's just 205C, 205B, 205A, 205. 2nd room to the left. The one for residential on-campus students is called The Joys and Challenges of Residential Life. It's in the UC on the 3rd floor in the ballroom. I do recommend going. I went with my mommy and I had a good time and I got a free shirt. So if you like free shirts and if you want to spend some more time with your parents, go for it. But that's all I really have for you guys today. That is basically what you can expect from move-in day in a nutshell. I do apologize if any of my information is not 100% correct. I'm really just trying to pull stuff from the top of my head and remember what happened last year. I don't know how much they're gonna change, but that's what I got for y'all. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends in the class of 2022. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of 12 Days of Zula. Bye guys.